Hey, how's it going, warriors? My name is KJ Ward, back here with one, and today, this is Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I know, the thumbnail of the last episode, since it's a scary game, and I didn't mention that at all. Well, you know what, I found out that it's supposed to be a scary game afterwards. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Load game, right here. Okay. The whole way, my mind was wandering back and forth between the four girls: Satari, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess I'll start by writing a poem tonight. Writing a poem tonight, folks, that's what we have to do. Alright. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like sometime. Something good might happen, whoever likes your poem most. Kawaii! Alright, we're going to do, Jesus Christ, memories of... parties that were, adventure and anime was Doki Doki. Oh, wow. Beautiful. And was, broken, and then they, if they're defeated. Why is she jumping? Why is she like defeat? And defeat was only a lollipop that had oh god, scars of fireflies and were vibrant. Hey, she likes vibrant, great. And they jump nature with imaginative imaginative games with a handset of peace and cheer with empty yeah, that was the worst poem ever created in history. Hi, Nimba again. Oh. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Nimba. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Atari told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't even know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You won't see the end of it. Nazuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. Oh, wow. Why would you keep your manga collection in a classroom? Why? Nazuki finds herself stuck between saying manga and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Nazuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys! I always do it so loud. Mama always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy working without me even asking. I cook and clean my room. How dependable. Satari, that's because your room is a mess. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Nibble can be good friends too. Satari. Blank blank. Usually, Satari seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Satari? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Satari made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I know? What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I was thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Coming in for the rescue. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yes, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it keeps your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is how this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone is settled in, and I expected Monica to kick off with some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem the case. Satari and Monica are having a cheerful conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice that in her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nazuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by making myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I feel a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Satari's conversation with Monica. We're, we're probably gonna see. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. We can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something to speak to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most funniest thing ever, no one will ever want to come in the first place. It's a literature club. It's a literature event. So the most important figure out to get people to show up in the first place, you know what? I think I need to create a better voice, because this voice is hurting me. After all, they come and we do the thing to speak their creative minds. What's this? This story is taking this really seriously. This is taking really seriously. I'm sorry. It's rare to hear to deliberately like this. That's a good point. In case you don't think do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Mizuki would love to do that. You're right. You're right. Mizuki makes the best cupcakes. That would work out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Annie falls asleep. I find myself smiling. In the end, Satari seems but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motives at all, Satari can put her mind into things that make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like seeing the world through her eyes. I opened my eyes to find Satari's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. I'm actually not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping in like that. This isn't the napping club. Doesn't our school have a nap club? You're staying up too late again, aren't you? So now you're in a club. You're gonna have less time for anime, you know. This is a major commitment. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Satari. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Satari, it's written all over you. Satari glances around herself. How's it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all over around her. I run my fingertips down the side of Satari's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste on the stain of... There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe it off the stain with my fingers. But no one will ever notice that. Of course they would. No one's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Satari. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, he's throwing them. That's super mean. Sorry, but you thank me later. I start to button her blazer up at the bottom. Once you see how much better you look, you'll change your mind. Oh, wow. Look at this view. Look at this view right here. That's so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this, does these kinds of things. Ooh. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, I thought. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The buttons might come off. This angle is something else. I like it. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Ooh, Does this thing ever fit you properly? It didn't when I bought it. Don't you ever button it? You would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling at? It means my... why am I laughing? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Yeah. Anyway, you look much better now. Why does it feel strange to see Satari's blazer button up like that? But it's so fluffy. It's not worth it at all. Satari's she's buttoning up her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Satari puts out her arms and twirls around. So I keep it unbuttoned then. I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that? It's like it's a good thing. Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else. Take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway, so that's why I keep it unbuttoned. Stop saying these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Aw, jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. We really are better than taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess that's so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Satari. But I was just joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Oh, here we go. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly called out. Why don't we all share our poems that we wrote? No, it's so horrible. Yay! No, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same here. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Satari still trots her way to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My reaction ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. It is so horrible. I really find much inspiration since I really have done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Satari and Monica seriously pull out their poems. Damn, they're really... My chapstick is fell. Satari is on a wrinkled sheet of loose slate torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. And Zuki and Yurika reluctantly come out as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I share my poem with first? You know, Nazuki seems like a irritant. I don't really think they would mind. I feel like she's probably dying. She's on the edge of her seat. Right now, Jerry's kind of like I feel like if I don't give her something, she's gonna kind of a little upset. We don't like people upset, so I take so long. So we're gonna get back to you after my long decision. Okay, we're gonna do spaghetti because I can't think of anything. I can't really think. We're gonna do it pretty much it's eeny miny miny, but spaghetti. Okay, so spaghetti. I choose this spaghetti. If it tastes like meatballs, I say no, and this is the spaghetti I want to eat. Oh, I guess it's Yuri. Alright. Yeah, fine, why not? Yuri seems most experienced, I should start. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Alright, what does she think? This probably sucks. Kinda horrible. Yuri starts reading at the poem. I'm gonna pass. I skipped something. I'm gonna pass this more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh God. Oh. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. Oh. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. Just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first poem. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it. So it's bad. Yeah, it's real bad. No! Like an imaginary flowers of that scar Firefly's imagination empty strawberries. Come on. Did I just raise your voice? I'm sorry. You raised your voice in her head. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes since we really have gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really don't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific riding habits that usually typical of new riders. And having been there myself, I've learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognized in new riders is they try to make their own style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a word styling separated from their top manner, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and expressiveness are weakened. When Siri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. I don't think mine is left. Is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. You seem like an expert, Mark. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just holding them, and building them, but by getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with the practice and learning by example, then trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you vulnerable feedback. Nizuki can be a bit besides how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Nizuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh god. Please do! I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club. Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh no, it's script. I'm gonna have trouble reading this. A ghost under the light. What? I am horrible at reading any type of language like that. Of my hair illuminate beneath my ambient glow below. It must be this one. Last remaining sheets I have will understood the least of time, the last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I both claims breathing air from the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicking back. What? Click outside the poem area. Continue. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting, and it's not terrible. I'm just having a tough time reading it. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But you took a long time to read. Yeah, I did. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Ah, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something with a little more mind. Something easier to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Nibba. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it, after all, but remembering the poet often expresses their poem thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell us a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Yuri lingering in the past, remaining in the place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Oh. And soon to be left with nothing. Oh. Okay. That seems a lot more solemn, putting it in that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's not really. Well, if it makes me happy that you think that, well, just remember that it won't be that for long if you pick up on these things, too. Is that a hint? I think I'm starting to understand. I think this is foreshadowing the future that's yet to come. I feel like we're going to see a mental decline of Yuri, and it's going to be through the poems. And I think it's going to get pretty scary. That's why I think that's my theory on why it's going to be scary. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep on trying. I'm counting on you. Ooh. Oh, great. I thought it was just one person. Okay, she's on the edge of her chair, probably. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Nibba. I knew it. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Satari, you must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Yeah, that's true. Oh jeez, Rick. Your opinion is way more constructive than it is. Maybe even Natsuki. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure of it, this part. I think I understood you better than a lot of people. You would, So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a it's a Nibba poem. Start calling me that. It's a Nibba poem. Spaghetti. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Satari hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Satari. I'm really happy. It's just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're gonna really be a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It doesn't... It's like I said it before, Nibba. Deep down, you're not as satisfied at all, you know? Trying new things like this is for other people. That's something that only really good people can do. Thanks, Atari. I'm not sure if Atari is full of pictures of motivating hers. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! I guess I'm going to make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? This will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem, right? Oh. Don't worry. I'm really bad. Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Alright. Oh, wow. Alright. This is easier to read. Dear Sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play, or are you trusting me to wish away in the rainy day? I like that line. I really do, actually. Are you trusting me to wish away in a rainy day? I look over. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Yeah, I love me some breakfast. Some good Jimmy Dean's breakfast sandwiches. Waffle with Nutella. That's what I have every morning. 2 waffles toasted with Nutella. Highly suggested, quick, easy, delicious. Spaghetti. Satari. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yes, you did. I did mean it to say it wasn't a bad poem. It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially last night. I make eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I highly agree. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there is no point. You get hangry. That's what happens. Well, I guess there is no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yes. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. All right. I feel like Nazuki's going to get really pissed at me. I feel like Monica doesn't mind. She understands. And Nazuki probably with her like kind of like moody attitude, she's probably going to get a little pissed on if I save her to last, because she's going to jump right to conclusion and say like I don't care about them. So Nazuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any of my emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Jeez. Wow. Oh man. Do you want to get smacked? You smack me, I smack you back. You bite the shrimp bites back. I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Huh. Huh. Interesting. I really like this part. I like how it says all the things here, and it goes down to people can try, but that's about it. So it sounds like a really nice derp music in the background. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it actually. I like it. Yeah, I like it. You know what I'm saying? What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of the poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's an essay to read, but hits you in hard. Like his poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, or whatever that's what she said. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand, but the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on a purpose. Yeah. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. There we go. That's what I mean to be a pro. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last moment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Nazuki feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. That leaves only Monica. Oh, great leader, show me what you got. Hi, Naba. Having a good time so far? Ah, yes. Good, I'm glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you even have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. A sign of a good leader. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Ah! Don't be worried, Nibba. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's sort of a barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I handed Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Satori would like. Is that so? You and Satori are really good friends, right? It wouldn't surprise me if you if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Satori and I are actually really different. Well, that might be the case. But maybe there are similarities that you wouldn't expect. In the way she talks about you, sounds like the two of you really care about each other. Well-beings. Those are the power couple right there. Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem? You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh. Sounds like eerie. But any case. The crack. Kind of a little freaky. But in any case, Satori's writing was kind of gentle to feel it. I can see that she likes exploring with emotions and happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit, either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot, but it could take a while before I feel comfortable doing these things. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit too biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'm always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have anything to worry or impression or anything. Aha. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not really good. You're probably like the best one here. You seem pretty confident for someone who claims not be very good. Well, that's in case I have some confidence. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's get reading then. All right. Oh, this is something else. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction of spackle produce. What noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out of its life out in the sun. But it's too late. I remain already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It just a little hole. It wasn't so bright, but it was too. But it was deep. It was deep. It was like a deep dish pizza. Stretched forever into everything. Oh God. A hole in infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Ooh, really profound indeed. Well, so what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask about how feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of the poems I've been putting emphasis on the timing between word lines. When I perform aloud, it could be really powerful. What was inspiring behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you can say something in emphasis really. Besides influence on my poem bit, and empathy. I'm sorry, I can't read. I'm sorry. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strong. Maybe afterwards, it's to be friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip. You guys got your listening caps on? You better listen up. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on specific points. Okay? You try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Alright? Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. You see? Alright, I got it. Another way to think about this: to keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big ink puddle. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. That's our advice for today, everyone. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. A glance around the room. It was a bit more stressful than I anticipated. Yeah, it was. It's as if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there is no way the poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Satari and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Azuki. They're generally extending sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Nezuki's eyebrows furrow with frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nezuki diminishedly returns to the poem on the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or anything? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice, you say? Thanks, but really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have taken someone who actually liked for people did both ways. Hitari liked it. Nibo too. Based on that, I give a glance at a suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer of spending a long time establishing my writing style. I don't accept the change of any time soon unless, of course, I come across some particular inspiration, which I haven't yet. And Niba, like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Nizuki suddenly stands up. The music stops. What's this? Oh. It's weird. Really weird. I didn't realize you were just so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, okay. The music leaving me kind of was... It's not what I... You just... Yuri stands up, well. Maybe you're just jealous that Nibba appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Are they fighting over me? Huh. How is that? How do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh my. Are you that full of yourself? No. I was fulfilling myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do obviously cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't. What? What? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Nibba started showing up. What? Nazuki? I'm Nazuki, that's little. This doesn't mean it involves you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh my god. Oh man. I'm so scared to find out. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writings, it's more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all conjure for no reason? Their meaning should jump out. Then the reader forces themselves to figure out. Help me explain that to her, Nibba. But wait, there's a reason why I have so many deep expressions in words in our language. It's the only way to convey a complex feeling and meaning of most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Nibba? Well... Oh man, am I gonna have to do a choice? I really don't want to have to have like a choice. I don't want to have a like selection. I would drag myself into this in the first place. It's not like I knew anything about writing, but whoever I agree, they probably think more higher of me. Come on! Oh, jeez. So, of course, it's gonna be... I don't want to upset any of them. I need help. Help. Zuki? Zuki glares at me dry with up any words in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Expression is so defenseless, I can't bring to myself to say anything to her. Sorry? Yeah? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Satori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friends feel like this? Nibba? Well, that's a problem, that's her problem. It isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Satori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Oh my god. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! It stopped. Zuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because they're different. Nazuki's poem, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poem are amazing because they paint such beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are you fighting? Because, well, also, Nazuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's... What? Please stop talking about the boobs. It's just weirding me out. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Oh my god. Please don't ever say that. I don't want to read that. Satari stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bellowing expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Mizuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. This is why Satari is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Aha! Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I was able to say anything either. Well, I guess you just mean that Satari is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You can say that. She might be airheaded, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. See? Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Oh no. That makes it two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing me my stomach to knot. Such a genius person makes a good president, regardless of what she says. Of course, I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing a poem? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Nipper, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, come on. Maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Yeah! Better. I think to myself, I learned a bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Niba, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sarah beams at me. Ooh. It's truly been a while since Satari and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm enjoying it either. Satari, what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Zatsuki. Doesn't those things happen often? No. It's really fine. It's the first time they've been fighting like that. I promise both of them will be wonderful people. You don't hate on them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. And I can see they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Nibba, it's nice to get to spend some time with you in the club. But I'm seeing you to get along with I think it's seeing you get along with everyone that makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Satari hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Does this really need to stop here? Well, I'll just have to see in the future, hold Satari. I pat Satari on the shoulder and said more to myself to her but it's easy to use Atari and internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's go do this. And that's it. That is where we're ending our episode of. We're gonna pick off next time by writing a poem. So, thank you for watching, Wars. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be a part of the Warren Army today. I'll see you in the next video, Wars. Stay meme-tastic, and goodbye.